everybody, welcome to Jukegames review section. Today we're playing Dear Esther, a game by The Tiniest Room. It was originally released as a free source engine mode back in 2028. Sorry, well, 2008. Sorry, I was listening to the voice. There has been a lot of conversation about whether this game really counts as a game or not. I think it shouldn't. Okay, since the interaction with the environment is very poor, it's more like a movie where you are the main character. And well, this game is about going where the game wants you to go. You can't go anywhere else, and I'm going to show you why. You are left in an abandoned island. It's some Scottish island, which name we don't know and we won't know. If you try to do something like escaping from the island, like this is what's going to happen. Kinda creepy, isn't it? And well, it's got no goals, no weapons, no puzzles, and anything that you could find in any other game. You will just be listening to your own story and experimenting the music and the atmosphere. Okay, there's anything to fear about. And well, we've got the ethanol molecule right here. It's a substance that affects the proper functioning of the brain. We may find the dopamine molecule later on the game, which also it's affecting the right functioning of the brain. It's got anything else to do with the game except that you need to get your own answers, because the game isn't going to give you to give them to you. Sorry. Well, if you are waiting for an adventure game, do be disappointed. Okay, it's not anything like that. It's more like a movie, as I was saying before, where you are the main character and they be talking about somebody called Esther, a woman. And I'm not going to tell you anything else. I encourage you to play it, to discover it. The game won't last more than 2 hours or an hour and a half.
When you were born, your mother told me, a hush fell over the delivery room. A great red birthmark covered the left side of your face.
Well,
no one knew what
as
to
you
say,
walk through
so
the
you
mail,
cried to fill the vacuum. I always
some
admired
dialogues
you, but you cried to fill
and
whatever
music
vacuum you
will
found. I began to
will
manufacture
suddenly
vacuums just
sound.
to enable you to deploy your talent. The birthmark faded by the time you were 6 and had gone completely by the time we met, but your fascination with the empty and its cure remained.
There are like the molecules and like some things like that which you won't find an explanation too. But you may try to find one when once you
I have found the ship's manifest.
You make a progress to the
stash
game.
of paint cans. It tells me that along with this present cargo, there was a large quantity of antacid yogurt bound for the European market. It must have washed out
Okay.
to sea. God knows there are
It
no
may
longer
sound
gulls or
that
goats here to eat it.
this man is telling us some senseless words, but they will have sense later in the game. You need to remember very well these words. They may sound kinda senseless, but they're not senseless at all. And well, we're talking about source engine. Yes, that Valve engine. I think that they made a very nice job when making this game, and the graphics. The gameplay, as I said, is pretty simple since you can't do basically anything. You can't jump, you can't run, you can't even light the flashlight. It will be made automatically when you need it. You just need to go through the map and discover your own story.
A
Okay, you
wonderful
are
sight.
close away.
The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a
And
shadow of the ridge across
you'll
the
be
beach. All
remembering
the world
things.
as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
Oh well, the commentaries may sound kinda weird right now, but they will become even stranger
When someone died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they
when
could
you progress through the
sacrifice,
game.
they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing
Okay,
the white
they make
chalk
sense. They do, but
beneath. You could see them from the mainland or a
the
fishing
way
boat,
he
and
says
notice and
things
aid, or impose
is
a
what
cordon of protection, and wait a generation
makes-
until whatever pestilence
make
stalked
the
the
words
cliff path
strange.
died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh. I quote directly, a motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent
We
3
could
days
say
in their
that
company.
more
That is,
like
I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them.
like an adventure,
Despite their
as
tedious inclination to
some
quote
people
scripture,
say. I
they seem to me the
don't know
most
why.
godforsaken of all the
It's more
inhabitants
like
of
a
the
ghost
outer
story.
islands. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
Okay, we're seeing a ship.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage.
Well,
My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the
it
outskirts
is
of
pretty obvious,
Wolverhampton.
but the
Drank
sense of
coffee in his
misery
kitchen
that
and
you
tried
have
to
through
connect
the whole
to
game
one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in
makes
search of an
this
apology,
game
reason or
really
retribution,
special, in
he
my
still
opinion.
spiraled in panic,
The atmosphere
thrown
is
high and lucid by his
very
own
well-
dented bonnet.
very well done.
Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
And, well, we're about to enter on a
This
cave.
hermit, this seer, this distant historian of bones and old bread, where did he vanish to? Why? Asked
And
the farmer.
here.
Why? Asked Jakobsen. Why bother with your visions at all, if you're just to throw your arms up at the cliff and
Here
let it close
we're
in
seeing
behind you and
a
seal
picture
you
of
into the
a
belly of the
cell,
island, a museum
of a
shut
brain
to
cell.
all but the most devoted.
Kinda, and we won't find the explanation as I was saying, but there they are. You can get your own conclusions. Well, I hope you liked it. I encourage you to try it if you like these kind of games or graphic novels, more like that. And see you here on Jukegames review section and on jukegames.com. See you tomorrow.